Hello, welcome to the update. I'm Susie Thompson. The little girl who was left on a bus for 6 hours outside a childcare centre in central Queensland last week has today been discharged from hospital. Nevaeh Austin was given just a 5% chance of survival after she was found unresponsive on a bus at a Rockhampton childcare centre. However, she showed immediate signs of recovery and is now heading home with her family. The incident remains under investigation. The trial of pop star Guy Sebastian's former manager will continue despite the sudden death of the judge. Respected District Court Judge Peter Zara suffered a stroke last week and he died this morning. The jury in Titus Day's case has been informed and told that the trial will continue next week with a new judge. The family of an Australian woman missing in Mexico is believed to be winging its way back to Australia with her 2-year-old daughter. Tani Shanks remains unaccounted for in Mexico, but her mum and brother are on their way back to Australia with her beloved Adeline, who was found last week barefoot and walking the streets of Cancun alone. It's alleged she was abandoned at a church by her father, a Mexican local, who's understood to be the estranged partner of Tani. The man is also missing. 2 new opinion polls show Labor remains on track to be propelled into government as both leaders clashed over the economy and security in the second leaders' debate. The News Poll and Ipsos survey have Labor up 12 points ahead after preferences, meaning the opposition would be propelled into government in a landslide. However, both polls have Scott Morrison as the preferred Prime Minister over Anthony Albanese. Meantime, defence is back on the Prime Minister's election agenda, with Scott Morrison announcing a re-elected government would sink $8 billion into a fleet of helicopters. The coalition would purchase 29 reconnaissance choppers and 12 maritime aircraft if re-elected. In sport, the Sharks have proven themselves as NRL Premiership contenders with a thumping win over the Warriors while playing with just 12 men for more than 60 minutes. Will Kennedy was sent off for a coat hanger tackle in the opening 20, but Cronulla claimed a 29 points to 10 win. Kennedy can escape with a 2-match ban if he takes the early guilty plea, but centre Jesse Ramian is also on report for a careless tackle and he could be sidelined for 4 weeks. Round 8 of the AFL wrapped up with huge wins for the D's over the Saints and the Blues over the Crows. In entertainment news, Ozark fans will be delighted to hear a spin-off show's now a possibility in the wake of the 4th and final season airing last month. Showrunner Chris Mundy says there's word the popular Netflix drama could be revived in some capacity with discussions underway, but nothing definitive in place just yet. Ncuti Gatwa says he's honoured to be announced as the actor who will take over from Jodie Whittaker as the star of Doctor Who. The 29-year-old, best known for starring in the Netflix show Sex Education, will become the 14th Time Lord on the iconic show and the first person of colour to play the lead role. And that is the latest from the Nova Podcast news team, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update. I'm Susie Thompson.